1, 2, come on in a boat, let's go. Now what's up? Come on in a boat, come on in a boat, now what's up? Come on in a boat. Yo, listen here. I want it on something.
Okay, we here at Big Josh Country Club. This beer was made here in the Turks and Caicos. And this is I Ain't Gonna Lie.
So I have your ISO in reach. So cheers to the
Okay.
Turk's Head Brewing Company, Big Josh.
Okay,
A good deal.
okay.
So are you excited about Q Fest coming up here in a month?
I'm a part of that. that's where that come from.
Yeah,
that was born out of
That was born out of you.
Josh can go back to Q.
And now you went back to Q.
Yeah.
You celebrated. You're going back again.
Yep.
So are you happy? So what do you think about the turnout the first time?
Oh, it was great. It was great. We got to roll that crowd again.
Yeah.
We got to get that crowd back again.
It was pretty cool, and I
Yeah.
think I was happy for the turnout for the community. Right.
Yeah.
A lot of vendors came out there.
Yeah. And it really make a lot of people want to come to North, and people were was glad of that. I mean, with the display we had out there, even Pastor Courtney had some sugarcane juice and different bush medicine, bush tea, and all kind of stuff like that. So that was pretty nice also.
Yeah, I had some sugar cane tea from him. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
And we had 14 vendors, 12 or 14 vendors,
Yeah.
and some of the sales it was the value chain that was created for the local community, right?
Yeah.
The farmers they did well. We had folks from Bottle Creek, Whidbey, all over.
Yeah.
The food was sold out. I remember.
Yes, everybody.
Indira Higgs, she had the last pot of turtle left,
Yeah.
and everybody was eating it up.
Yeah, after the end of the show, I walk around the tent to see who all was there. I mean, who had a lot of stuff leave, but all I see was empty pans. Yeah.
Yeah, there was no more food, and the good thing, no trouble at all. Good security.
Nobody gave any trouble.
Yeah, I know it was tight. And I was really proud of the community effort that came out for the Twin Islands, North and Middle Caicos, and everyone played a great role. We ran out of ice at the beginning of the event, and I had folks in Bald Creek and Whidbey looking for ice in their fridge. They call them deep freeze, and their deep freeze. And then Gilly from the wine cellar, he just offloaded a whole truckload of ice from Provo. We had 2 boats going on there for ice, and Tootin and those guys just made it all happen.
Yeah.
Good, really good community effort.
So this year you're gonna do more of the local band, or you're gonna bring the bands from the Bahamas? So
We have 2 local bands.
Yeah.
We have Kool-Aid and his group. Q Band Links. These guys are. They're from Q originally. That was.
Okay.
My brother Rimato said that was his band.
Okay.
He put together.
Okay.
I don't know how true that is, but he told me that was his band he put together. Bernardo and his guys are pretty good. We have Elroy Simmons, my boy. I usually call him Tyler.
Yeah.
He's coming up. And then we have the rhythm band from the Bahamas. So at the end of the day, we're all one. The Turks and Caicos Bahamas.
Yeah.
And we've been together for many decades, from that I can remember my grandparents' days. And our music and culture is basically the same.
Yeah. One of these times we have to. The next time we have to get some Caribbean bands, from the Caribbean, with steel band.
From other parts of the Caribbean, yeah.
That will bring in some different notes.
No, this is Q Fest 2, right? So we just started. We had 1, this is 2, and then we're gonna keep as long as we can continue. I think the big Josh Can't Go Q was a major role in the crowd last time, and everybody was looking forward to seeing you in Q, and you went. That's your hometown.
That's my hometown.
Yeah.
So born there.
Yeah, that's your hometown. So of course, you have an amazing establishment here.
Yeah.
And I know tourists stop here all the time, but I'm proud of what you've accomplished.
Yeah.
Every time we come to North, we have to stop by.
Yeah. When I came here in 2000, there was only a few business people on the island. Llewellyn Henfield, he was up running his own business. Maxwell was in his hardware running his own business. Then I had Susan Cox, she was running her own business. And I had Dow, she was running her own business. Baba Elik was running his own business. Renda Lane, she was running her own business. And those are the people I met here when I came on the island in 2000. But now, you know, I tell people all the time, I'm the youngest, oldest businessman on the island because Susan Cox, I mean, she passed away, and a lot of the people don't give up.
Yeah.
It's just Llewellyn, you know, right now is here. It's who I met here doing business.
Yeah, no, he's been a solid figure in the community and all that he's done, and I'm looking forward to talking to him later today.
Yeah.
Because without his company moving goods between the main island of Providenciales and North Caicos,
we've been stuck.
We wouldn't have what we have today.
Yeah.
So these guys, they played a major role
Yeah.
in what we have here, and we have to, you know, that's why we're here to try to cherish these moments, you know, and record them so our children and great-grandchildren and great-great-great-grands can see what the pillars of the communities like yourselves have done.
Yeah.
I think it's really important.
But, you know, if you look at it, man, I don't see no one coming to full loose shoes because, you know, it's nobody around, you know. You can't get the local boys even to work on the boat. They're not into that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So that would be an industry. If he passed away, will be of next foreigner or somebody could come and take over. But
I think we'll have to figure it out one day.
Yeah.
So, hey, Josh, remember that story you told me?
Yeah.
The story when my grandfather was lost, and he coming back from Haiti, he was lost at sea.
Yeah.
And how did that story go again?
Well, they was coming, they already loaded coming from Haiti, and something run the mast or something break, so they drift all the way back into Port-au-Pay. But back in those days, they don't had no radio on the boat to tell people, well, we break down and all that. So they drift into Port-au-Pay. And boy, the people here were so concerned. We had a radio station called 4VH.
4VH.
We tried to get word out to 4VH to see where they put people out to see if they could find these people.
Yeah.
And when they did find them, they find them in Port-au-Pay.
Wow.
And they, you know, and they full another cargo again, fix their mast and stuff, and they full another cargo and they bring a lot of better stuff from Port-au-Pay, which was in Haiti. So everybody was happy over the stuff they brought in. Yeah, man, they brought in a lot of stuff.
So my grandmother was running around town with clothes on her head.
Yeah, she had 3 boys on that boat and a husband.
Yeah.
So she was put her husband clothes on her head, a boy's clothes over her shoulder, and she was crying, oh, no more Thomas, no more Harry, no more. They was crying for those boys. So Gladys Liprin was there, and she said, Annie, what you crying for? Say, yeah, you don't know, man. I lost my husband and my boys now. So after Thomas and Reach, Gladys Liprin purchased some of the mango. He said, man, Thomas, I'm glad you're going drift. Because, boy, these mango too sweet. Yeah, that was a joke here, but that's not bad.
Yeah, no.
But I really tip my hat to Old Tom and OC.
Yeah.
Man, those boys been years and years building those sailboats. And some of them boats, they build them in the yard. They launch them into Bellefield Landing. Days and days and days, man. And boy, North Caicos, man, work the hardest of the Turks and Caicos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything, they burn coal, they do sisal, they do sponging, and
I did sponging. Even I think we were the last generation to do sponging.
Yeah.
Made coal. Yeah. Chop wattle to ship to South Caicos.
Yeah, man. Well, my daddy, he was the slave, and because all the boats that built, he do the timber. And, getting timber for those boats wasn't easy.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
There was big boats, 9-ton, 8-ton boats. They were big boats. So he chopped all those timber, man. And another fella named Cleveland Gibson. He used to work along with my old man, chopping timber for people to build, little boys to build those sailboats. Yeah, I remember the last big boat OC had called the Evelyn Joy.
Evelyn Joy.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
Man, that boat been must have been 7 days. Coming out the yard, going to Bellefield Landing, rolling and rolling.
So they just rolled it on timber?
Rolling all
the way?
Yeah, when they get down,
wow.
Yeah, they cook a big pot of food. Everybody eat. But you see, those days people come and help you get
Yes,
going. Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, Bellefield Landing, it's got to be a couple miles, maybe 3 from Kew.
Yeah.
And to roll that sailboat on timber?
From timber to timber, from timber to timber.
Took a week?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. From timber to timber.
It's impressive.
Yeah. They really work hard. I tell people when I came here in Vibdi, this place was forest, bush. I got pictures, I got photos in my office right now. I can show people this is how I meet Vibdi. Vibdi was a foot road. This one was a footpath going down here.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't no main roads like that. Just a footpath going through.
I know when it wasn't paved, you know. It was just rough.
Just a foot road. And this hill down here we call a Banaka Hill. You just a footpath. You meet someone coming with you got to come on the side of the road for them to pass. Just a footpath. You used to go through the Slaner to go Ball Creek.
Yeah.
From Kew area, they would go through the Slaner up there, and to go Ball Creek, walk the Slaner, and Sandy Point. They had the road going this way in the back of Kew down there. You walk to go to Sandy Point. But when I came here, man, this place was nothing. And the old prospect would be down there. Many times I attend some of the meetings down there, the prospect meeting down there where they're limited. They were selling these waterfront property for $5,000 around the water. Yeah, man, I go down there. This pink house over here, Bill, there's places going for $5,000 right on the water.
Beachfront.
Beach, right on the water. Prospect Limited was selling those places for. And I didn't take up because the place was it wasn't no future looking place, you know. So I ended up investing some money in a big sailing boat. My brother was the captain, and he used to sail down Haiti and bring things back. We used to bring Bamako and stuff for Caribas and Provo and stuff like that. That Twin Beach that fall crash here in North Caicos Airport, we took that plane to part and put it on my boat and take it down to Haiti for the Haitians make pots and pans with. So we used to get a load of bottles down there and sell it, for soda, put sodas and stuff like that. But boy, I was saying if I had grabbed 2 pieces of property over there, man, jeez.
You would have had it made.
Oh man, I had something to rest on, man. But
I think a lot of people say that. Even like Philip Mizik told me. Yeah. He said in Provo, Grace Bay was going for like $50,000 to $75,000 an acre on the beach when he was, in his 20s. Yeah. When he first started real estate. But the thing is, they didn't have the money. The money wasn't there.
No, well, I say the same thing. We back in the days, my grandfather knew nothing but money. But then we get money to spend Jamaican money. That wasn't nothing to talk about. Then we changed from Jamaica. I think it was in 1972 or something. We changed from Jamaican money to American money, where, it was much more valuable. You could have used that money. Because if you go into the Bahamas or the Turks and Caicos, you can't carry Jamaican money with you. So you got to,
exchange that.
Yeah, change it to.
So before we leave, my brother Ramato, he always making up some stories, right? Okay. Not making up, but these old tales, and he bring back from decades ago. Mm-hmm. He told me, he said, look at all of our grandfathers and stuff. He said, they all have houses and land inland. Mm-hmm. He said, you remember when we were small, we were singing the song, "The wise man built his house upon the rock." Yeah. And he said that was a trick. That was the song to trick us so we could get the beachfront property.
No, but looking at some people here was pretty smart, because after Hurricane Donna in 1960, a lot of Vibdi people were living along the shoreline on the beach, and the only one that stayed on the beach, didn't move, was Lovey. Forbes' daddy, Christor, and you see Lovey got that place on the beach right now. But all of those people, like old Swanee and all of them, they move back in the black land. They move and leave the beach. Yeah. And I know a piece of the property up there sell for little or nothing. But Lovey daddy was smart. He didn't move. He stick right on that. And look at Lovey them got a nice piece of beachfront property right there. But everybody in Vibdi was living along the shoreline. But they moved back into the land.
Couple acres.
Yeah.
Well, Big Josh, thanks for your time, and I appreciate it. Yeah. Can't wait for October 14th when we're going to Kew Fest. Okay. Make sure you come. I know you can still go Kew. Yeah. Looking forward to that. And I want to thank Turks Head Brewery and the wine cellar. They've done an amazing job, Gilly and his family.
Okay.
Gilly and Althea, they're just great supporter of what we're doing. And, cheers to them.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Hegner, for putting me on your show.
1, 2, I'm minding a boat, let's go.